Libra, welcome to your weekly reading. My name is Brandon Tobias. It's an honor to have you here. If you're new to the Science of the Soul and Stars, welcome. I do weekly updates for your horoscope sign in love and in life. So if you want continued weekly updates for your sign, be sure to hit that subscribe button and join the Soul family. We'd love to have you. Also, if you do find this video helpful, be sure to hit that like button. It helps this video and my channel grow so we can guide more people. Before I get into your reading today, Libra, which I'm super excited to do, by the way, we're going to be doing both a channeled oracle reading for your sign this week, and as well as a channeled tarot reading for love and for life. Okay, so if you're here for a love situation, a situationship, curious about a person, or in a relationship, we're going to get some real clarity on that. Second half of the reading. First half of the reading will be all about you and the channeled messages from Source that they want you to know right now for this week ahead. Okay, so don't miss out. Before we get into that, I do want to say if you resonate with this reading by the end and you want to go further, there will be an extended reading in the description box below, so you can check that out and go ahead and rent it for like $5. And last thing is, if you want to learn more about the Science of the Soul and Stars community and what we do here, our mission is to empower over 10,000 light workers to step into their true spiritual gifts by learning things like astrology, learning tarot, learning to wake up their intuition, and so much more. You can check that out in the description box below. So let's go ahead and get into it, Libra. I'm excited. Let's open the ceremony. Taking this opportunity now to open the ceremony for the sign of Libra, collective, Sun, Moon, Venus rising for November 16th through the 23rd. I'm calling my spirit guides, loved ones, ancestors, wise ones, masters, wise ones, and angels and archangels, as well as those from the sign of Libra, to guide them for their highest good. Thank you so much, Spirit. The ceremony is now open. All right, Libras, let's get into it. Nope, we're actually going to do Rumi. So, being called to do some Rumi Oracle. Now, just so you guys know, if you're new here, I definitely, so as I pull some cards, it's going to be half, about 40 to 50%, the definition of the card, particularly when it comes to tarot, but half is channeled. So sometimes I'll come up with definitions that are completely outside of the scope of what the card means. It's not because I don't know what the card means, it means that's what was channeled from my guides, your guides that are here with me today. Okay, so it's pretty cool. But the first part is going to be all about you, spiritual growth, spiritual ascension, whatever you need to know from Source is to come through for Libras. Okay, so Spirit, we're doing a few cards for the sign of Libra, 16th to the 23rd of November. What does Libra need to know for this week for their highest good? Sensing some sadness come in, Libras. Interesting. Definitely a feeling of sadness. Regret, remorse. There's something that maybe is some regret coming through. Sacred Phoenix Heart, blessing of all Hakim, courage of your love, and the dance of the divine feminine. I feel like you're dancing around with someone or something in your life, and it's going around in circles, or your mind's going around in circles, or it's a situation that's not fully, it's a dance, right? It's a creative flow. It's learning to really go in and go with the flow of life and what life is asking you to do and to be, but it may not be the easiest is what I'm feeling. It may be something that takes a lot of courage for you to face and to actually face and dance with. Like maybe you don't want to face this thing anymore, you don't want to dance with it anymore, and you're tired of it, but life is asking you to have a little bit more courage and to continue that dance and flow, because that's what life's all about in the end. And even though it may be hard and tiresome, that's what life's asking you to do, and you got to trust in life that it's going to guide you to the greatest place here. We have the Sacred Phoenix Heart here, which for me is telling me that there's a lot of strength that you're gaining through this period of time, Libra. Again, I feel like this heaviness or this weight or this sadness come in when I open the channel for you, and I feel like this is because it's really calling you to cultivate a newfound type of strength and determination that you never realized that you had before this week. And it's also allowing you to really rise up from the ashes like a phoenix and take the world by storm. So you're definitely going through a major transition. It's not the easiest transition at all, but it's something that's going to really serve you in a powerful way that you don't even realize yet right now for the long term. So trust, trust, trust. This dance is serving you for the longest, for the long run in the best of ways. And I do feel like it has to do around the love situation. I feel like you're learning to dance around the divine, no, you're learning to allow the divine feminine to dance around you. I feel like you are in the situation where there's this other person or energy or situation that's just, it's a dance, right? It's a flow, and it's been burdensome and hard, but maybe you're going to be asked to take a second chance and have some courage to dive back into that, or to allow that to flow with even more harmony. The blessing of Al Hakim tells me that this is, it's sacred, powerful, and destined. Whatever this change is, whatever this strengthening is, sacred, powerful, and destined. And it's going to take courage to embrace, but this is something that's required in a big way for you to really have the impact upon other people that you want to have. And I feel like also, Libras, you're part of the people who's guiding others in a big way. Like, I feel like you're doing a lot of light work for the world, and Spirits tell me part of your mission here, part of your journey, is to go through this so you can guide others through what you've gone through, even if it's difficult sometimes. Okay. Angel Rasbar here. So you do have angels with you. Definitely a lot of angels. You're being protected, actually, by several angels. So if you need help, just ask them. That's what they're telling me. All right, Libras. You can't annoy them by asking too much. So don't feel bad about that. I know you may be trying to be friends with everyone, Libra. Don't worry, that's what they're here for. And they're guiding your sign in particular. It's pretty special. All right, let's get into the channeled tarot reading, okay? So this is going to shed some more clarity on your love life, if that's what you're here for. Could be about regular life too. Oftentimes it is, but oftentimes it's also about a love life. Okay, so we'll just see what shows up, and we'll go from there. Okay. Okay. All right, what do we got for my beautiful harmony-seeking, balance-seeking Libras? Spirit, for the 16th to the 23rd. What do we got for my lovely Libras? King of Swords. Yeah. That's your crowning card, by the way, Spirit says. Okay. The stars, Nine of Cups, the Hierophant, the Knight of Wands, and Justice. All right. Yeah. Okay. Wow. So you're definitely hurting here, Libras. I mean, that sadness I was telling you about that I was feeling, I can tell that that's here for you. And it might be something you're not, I know that you know it's there. It's just maybe something that's you're trying to push underneath the surface and not really feel too much. I do feel like right now you've disconnected from other people and or the world and or other offers that may be coming in your love life. There's someone that you were dealing with here who's undergoing a major balancing. Meaning that if there's someone in your life who was running around, acting a fool, not being committal, not being honest and open, or just not taking you or the situation seriously, that situation, this person is being balanced out, and they're receiving justice and karma for their actions, probably within themselves. So I'm sure we'll see that in the extended when we go there, or further on in this reading. But if you were dealing with some person or some situation who is not acting in alignment with himself fully, or not giving you what you needed in a relationship, that situation is in the midst of a balancing. So it's necessary for you guys to, if you are apart, be apart, and for this hurt, unfortunately, to be here, because it's making you stronger, one, and it's allowing them to balance out and to feel their karma. Star card and the Nine of Cups. So you are definitely here hoping, wishing, waiting on fortune and luck. I don't know if you're waiting necessarily. I don't think you're waiting. Maybe there's a part of you that's waiting. But there's a part of you that gave this up to God, to Spirit, to the divine, saying, I'm just going to leave this up to fate, and I'm going to allow that to bring me my wish fulfillment, because I'm not sure what else to do. You know, you've disconnected from other potential offers and other people, and you've said, man, you know, if it's going to be, it's going to be, but it's going to be up to fate now because I don't have any control. The Hierophant here is asking you again to, actually, big time, this is you. This is you. You are stepping up. You are a guide for other people, Libra. I felt that strongly in the beginning, but this is confirming it. Other people are coming to you for guidance and help, and it's time for you to help them. I feel like you are here to be a big-time guide and help for the collective in love and in life, maybe, but to help other people around you. But there is this heartbreak still with this person, and Spirit wants you to know that's all getting sorted out. You just got to be patient, and you got to deal with your heartbreak. So let's get some more cards here. Five of Cups, Four of Swords, Queen of Swords, the Wheel card, and Seven of Pentacles. So, yeah, this situation is destined to come around. It will take some further time of them realizing where they may have messed up or their wrongdoings, or realizing what they thought they didn't have, but then they actually do have. This is a destined cycle, or not cycle, but it's a destined, it's coming back around. It's part of what's fated is for this person to go through this karmic chapter with you, by the way. You have the Queen of Swords here. So this is your counterpart showing up. All right, so I feel like they're in a very similar energy. They've also disconnected from other people and said no or separated themselves from love. And they've really taken some time to reflect for themselves what they want and what their true wish fulfillment is. I feel like this is mostly their energy. And the Five of Cups here is telling me that there's definitely been, for both sides, a lot of sadness, heaviness, and heartache and reflection when it comes to love and this love situation. But they are your divine counterpart, by all means here. With the Star card, we have Queen of Swords and King of Swords showing up as your equal. The Hierophant here, there's even maybe a potential for marriage at some point, or you guys are married. This could be for some of you watching. Yeah, it could be for some of you. But I also feel this is your energy here too. Okay, so one or both of you is disconnected from the other. Definitely, I feel that strongly. Let's get this third row. Final outcome. Yeah, just keep going, Libras. I feel like you're going through a tough time. I know. Magician, Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Cups reversed for some reason. I swear I've been straightening out these cards and they still come out reversed. We have the Tower card up here in the bottom of the deck. So this person with the Five of Wands, they've finally run into so many walls with their Knight of Wandishness that they don't know what to go do anymore, and it's going to cause them to come back around. They feel bound, they feel chained, they feel limited, they feel stuck, and they thought that whatever was going to progress them forward isn't progressing them forward. That way of being, at least, and they're really realizing this. I feel like they're growing through this too, and what they've realized is they want to build themselves into something really solid to be able to give you something really solid and stable. This is good energy here. With the Queen of Cups here, interesting, because we have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is reversed here. All right, so this is a major emphasis here that they are not, okay, all right, that's what it is. They haven't entered their heart space yet, or they're working on that, or that's something they really need to go towards, but they haven't done it yet. They, I feel, are really very much in the Queen of Swords, so they're just maybe disconnected from their feelings, yeah, or disconnecting from their feelings and from you, and they're refusing to maybe step into their feelings, unfortunately, but they need to, and this is what's keeping them bound. The Eight of Pentacles here, I feel like this is you. You are manifesting here Because of this, you're just like, okay, I'm stepping out of this. I'm leaving it to fate, leaving it to God. I'm moving forward, and I'm going to manifest what I really need and want, which is my stability, my abundance, maybe my business, my spiritual business, something that's going to sustain you. And what's heading for this situation, and I feel maybe this person, as there's a huge shift and a breaking of what was to allow for equal give and take, and a brand new cycle, and a brand new cycle and reconciliation in something that's really tangible. Ace of Pentacles with the Temperance card, healing, patience, balance. So things are balancing out. There is a potential union or reunion on the horizon here, a new cycle that's going to be equally loving, equally giving and taking. I know things are in a tough place right now, Libra, and it feels really hard, potentially, but just know, I feel your person is destined to come back around at some point. There is healing to be done on both sides, I feel, but actually I feel you're moving forward really powerfully, and you've let this go to fate, which I feel is a great move. And they are going to be stepping into their feelings, hopefully very soon, realizing the mistakes of their ways and balancing out the scales and giving you something really solid and tangible that you've been waiting for, maybe for a long time. Okay? So that's I'm going to leave it here, Libra, but if you want to go further, I will have an extended reading down below in the description box. In that reading, I'm curious to find out where your person's at, how they feel about you, what they're doing, why they're refusing their feelings, and also what the universe has to say about the situation. Okay? So if you resonate with this reading, you want to check that out, definitely go click that down in the description box below. And if you haven't already and want to get continued weekly updates for your horoscope sign in love and in life, be sure to subscribe. We'd love to have you as part of the Soul family. Finally, if you found this video impactful, please, I would be really appreciative if you liked it. Hit that like button so it can reach more people and we can guide more people. Thanks so much for watching, Libra. I'll see you in the extended or next week. Bye for now.